Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So it's time for your weekly How Do They Feel For You reading. So I went ahead and pre-shuffled the cards again just because that's how it worked out. I was able to divide the workload into 2 different segments because that's how time allowed. So we've got a bunch of pre-shuffled cards, and we'll get through as many as we can here on YouTube before taking it over to the extended. And the link, as always, for the extended will be down below. And thanks to those of you who consistently buy extended readings. I really appreciate you guys, and I know that I get good feedback on the extendeds. It's really resonating for a lot of you, which makes sense because the people who watch extendeds is a smaller group. That means that the messages that come through are more personalized, so that is a good thing. And for those of you who have taken advantage of the $25 half-hour readings for Valentine's Day, those are still open if anybody else would like to get one. Email me at lovetheoracledragon@gmail.com for the sales price. And that does, also the emergency upgrades are $20, so they're on sale too, okay, just FYI. And everyone who has liked, shared, and subscribed, commented, I appreciate you, and welcome if you're new here. I do weekly pick-a-card readings on this channel, okay? So before I run out of steam doing this intro, because I'm not a natural salesperson, so the spiel takes a lot out of me, we're going to get started with Group 1. So for Group 1, these are the actual piles. So it's going to be, it's going to be a real pick-a-deck this time, not just a pick-a-card. So the cards that have been selected for your readings are underneath, okay? They're presented in each pile. So tune into that energy, use your intuition, and go with the one that you're most drawn to get the most accurate and helpful messages for you regarding your love interest or the person on your mind and how they feel about you. So the paint chip that goes with, excuse me, the paint chip that goes with Group 1 is Classic Burgundy. So that's Group 1. The paint chip that goes with Group 2 is Pacific Coast Blue. It's like we've got Seafaring Clear Blue and Splash of Teal underneath here. That's Group 2. And for Group 3, we've got Wake Up, Wake Up. That is Group 3. So we've got Burgundy, blue basically, and yellow, okay? So pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps will be down below. You know, if you get into the reading and find it doesn't resonate, you can always choose another group. It's a general reading. Otherwise, often more than one reading or more than one group will resonate. Feel free to watch all of them if you'd like to. And so, yeah, just take what resonates, you know. Forget what doesn't. Don't if you don't hear what you want to hear, just remember that it's a general reading. So hopefully you will get some insight and some helpful messages, though. So I'm going to start with Group 1. Welcome, Group 1s. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So how do they feel for you, the person on your mind? For those of you who chose Classic Burgundy, there are a couple other colors on here too. Tomahawk Red, Old Mahogany. For those that chose that paint chip, let's look, okay? Got the cards out. Feeling drawn to start with the tarot cards, so let me get those. So one thing about your person, Angel, Spirits, and Guides, create clear, accurate guidance regarding Group 1's person, please, and how they really feel for Group 1. All right, we've got the Trust card. That wasn't what I wanted to start with. Okay, first card out from the tarot deck. This is the Hoodoo Tarot. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, okay? I'm just going to lay them all out. From the last Unicorn deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. From the Modern Witches Tarot, we have the Ace of Cups. From the Cosmic Cycles Tarot, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups from just regular Rider-Waite-Smith, and from the Mood Tarot, we have They're Watching, which is the Judgment card. I want to go ahead and shuffle and pick a deck that I have not used, just to have like a side deck here for clarification, okay? For everyone who is tuned in to Group 1's reading, Angel, Spirits, and Guides, can we get clarification on these messages, please? I've got some ideas already about what's going on here, but I just want to have the deck here, and I maybe should have shuffled off camera or pre-shuffled, but you know, I got a lot of balls in the air here. I'm juggling. Bear with me. Angel, Spirits, and Guides for Group 1 regarding this reading. What guidance do you have? All right, so just to start off with, this person doesn't have the pentacles to come towards you here with that Sun of Coins in reverse. This is not somebody that is very stable right now. For some of you, you might resonate with that more, and if so, you're spending too much because you're having a good time, okay? Some of you are doing what you can, perhaps, to medicate yourself through ordering stuff online or just other pleasure-seeking activities. But if we're talking about your person, then they're just not coming through as being somebody that has a lot of follow-through right now because they don't have much to offer in terms of pentacles, which is, you know, resources or money here. They could also experience some sort of, if they're in school, some sort of trouble at school, or they could be creating trouble themselves by being mischievous. I'm getting a Virgo and Gemini energy here, but could be any sign. Being mischievous, if they're in school, they're really not paying as close attention to their studies as they should be. Could be the same thing at work. Certainly getting that with regard to their money, okay, their finances. The more structured parts of life, they're not really attending to those that well. So if you're not hearing from them, this is the reason why they'd want to come towards you, you know, in their power as somebody that is, you know, powerful. And that way they can turn on their full charm, and it would require, you know, courage. So what they're expecting or waiting to happen here is to, for a turn of good fortune, turn of good luck. So I'm looking, kind of glancing over here at this huge pile of cards that I pulled for you guys, and you know, one of the archetype cards that come out for your person, which goes along with what I'm saying, which is good because it's validating for me, is the King in reverse. So the archetype King in the reverse, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. So I get that this person, yeah, like I was saying, you know, this person wants to come forward towards you like as a king, but really they're a Pentacles, Son of Pentacles, or a Page of Pentacles in reverse energy right now, because they are sort of creating their own mischief. Okay, this person could be on vacation or feel like they're on vacation. All right, the vacation card is here as well. So I'm wondering what's going on with this person. Let's keep reading. All right. So yeah, like I was saying, to come towards you in this Knight of Cups energy, and or to make a you know, a romantic offer to you, they're sort of relying on luck with that Wheel of Fortune card, and they might even be expecting you to come towards them, especially if they want you to surprise them and come towards them, is what I'm getting. So Group 1, your person wants you to surprise them and come towards them, whether that means traveling towards them, but closing the distance, reaching out. They know it could, you know, it's going to be hard for you, but you're doing better. They feel like you're doing better than they are, maybe financially, but maybe you're just personally more in your power than they are. They feel like you are more successful, something along those lines here. From, you know, maybe you don't feel like you're as successful as they think you are, but they've got you sort of like a mini empress or a mini emperor here, the way that they see you, as being very self-sufficient, doing well for yourself. This person is suffering from anxiety here with the anxious card coming out that I was drawn to look at. So what am I, let's see, what am I being drawn to specifically on here? Anxiety deserves greater dignity. It is not a sign of degeneracy. It is a kind of masterpiece of insight, a justifiable expression of our mysterious participation in a disordered and uncertain world. So this person feels less than you, maybe simply because they have more anxiety than you do, because they feel more anxious about approaching you or about what they have to offer, and you feel to them like you're more confident. And so for this reason, you know, they're not seeing the value in their anxiety, and that the world is disordered and uncertain right now, so anxiety is commonplace and nothing to be ashamed of. They're instead seeing it as sort of a disgraceful state of being, and therefore would prefer, you know, the universe step in to move you towards them, or you to take the reins somehow and move towards them because of their anxiety here. Okay. So what other messages here? Okay, so that's that. And what else are we getting? So we've got love here. This person has love for you, Group 1. If you were here wondering, does this person love you? Yes, they definitely do. Maybe they didn't always love you. Maybe there was a, you know, painful ending or an unwanted change or disgrace in this connection. Just take what resonates. But this person realizes now that you have brought light into their life. You have represented positive energy to them. You might be a risk, but you've been worth it. They feel like you guys can work through anything. You make this person feel less anxious and more confident when you guys are together and things are going well. You make them feel able to stand up and be that fiery and passionate leader and be that bold, I'm hearing commander, okay? Maybe this person, like superhero movies or something, or the military or things like that, but commander. Or if you're here for feminine, you make them feel like a superwoman or something along those lines. And so their love, and this is what's contributed to their love for you. They've reflected on that. They realize that. So maybe they realize that on their vacation, if they are on an actual vacation. Maybe they are considering this time of lockdown in the world as some sort of a vacation. It's helped them to reflect or give them extra time. It's certainly given a lot of us extra time to look within and see our true path forward, to sacrifice. We've all been forced to sacrifice things we might not have otherwise sacrificed, and to look at things from a different perspective. And your person's looking at things from a different perspective, and through that lens, they realize, that they do love you. And perhaps also, why they love you too. But they are wanting you to come towards them here. Is this their person's energy? Yeah, this is your person's energy. So your person could, it's a hottie, okay? Okay, I'm getting Leo and Scorpio vibes from this person, but regardless of sign. We've got Ryan Gosling representing your person. And the messages on this card are silence has more meaning than the words you don't say. So if this person is low contact or no contact with you, I feel like this person is not in contact with you. You guys have had a breakup for a lot of you, or they're just, if they are in contact with you, they're being a bit of a brat. But I'm getting mostly, yeah, some of them, they're being a bit of a brat because they've blocked their intuition and have clouded insight, and have had clouded insight on this connection and on their feelings until now. We've got Wheel of Fortune here. We've got Judgment. They are seeing the writing on the wall. Judgment underneath the Ace of Cups, emotional new beginning, about their feelings for you and the desire for an emotional new beginning. So just because this person's been silent doesn't mean that they don't care about you or are not having positive realizations about this connection or their feelings. It also says the hardest role to play is yourself. So is this somebody that's had difficulty, I'm hearing difficulty owning their power. This is quite a powerful person. Ryan Gosling is a Scorpio. Then we've got the Scorpio card from the Numinous deck. And so even if it's not like in their top 3 astrologically, they've got Scorpio energy. Maybe they're born in the year of the boar. But either way, I'm seeing transformative, intense, passionate, secretive. So silence, sometimes people are silent because they have secrets to keep, or they just don't want to be forthcoming. But also it's carnal. So this person, like I said, that with you, they feel like they can be that bold, passionate commander, okay? They're thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty. Any or all of these can describe your person. Just take what resonates. Deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. This is King of Cups energy too, by the way. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But either way, the bottom line with this is that this person has difficulty owning their power. They have difficulty coming into balance with their yin and yang energy here. Well, if you are their feminine, then, and you guys are in separation, then, that is in part to try to teach them to be more in a divine masculine energy versus a distorted one, because it requires them to take action. But we see that they're still sort of hoping that you'll take action, or that the universe will move this forward, but to get more in balance with their power and to own their power as a true masculine or feminine, they are, depending on who's watching, they need to take action, okay? But they just find it difficult being themselves. And they also say, don't let someone else write your private life. So I think this person has been listening to other people, and they're no longer listening to other people. So I don't know if that includes you. For some of you, I feel like this person's like trying to explain themselves, that they weren't going to let you tell them what to do. They weren't going to let you, influence their life path, their choices, their goals. So they were being a brat, it depends on who's watching, right? If somebody doesn't want to be overly influenced by someone, does that really make them a brat? But I already said with this Son of Coins in reverse that this person is something of a troublemaker. They're making trouble in their own lives. And it's like for a lot of you, by not listening to you, they just made some more trouble in their own lives. And they could be having a realization about that, or maybe not. But it has certainly contributed to them feeling overwhelmed in the connection struggling, them not being able to truly embody their true selves of taking lead in the situation, and their inability to commit. It certainly impacted you because the feminine in the situation feels like this person has taken them for granted and has been impatient and looking for quick results. So the opposite of what a divine masculine or divine feminine should be. In this case, divine masculine, I'm just going to channel as a feminine, like I say in my description box. That's what I tend to do. So, you know, flip it around as necessary for your situation, but this is what I'm getting, that this person has not been, you know, God forbid somebody not be perfect, right? Well, this person's certainly not been perfect, okay? And that's how they feel about it. But with that Judgment card here, you know, that shows, wake up, sleepy hoes, it's time to be judged. They're watching. And this could literally mean that this person is watching you. Yeah, they're watching you from home, like most of us are at home a lot more these days. They feel like you're someone they can have victory with. I keep getting passionate feelings from this person. This person feels like that you are someone that they can have victory with, that they can have, yep, just open up on success, that they can have success with, opened up on 8 of Wands, the successful sex, Freudian slip, not really, because that's the energy I'm getting, but the successful completion or progression of a positive project in their life. That can mean a lot of things as a general reading, right? But with that 8 of Wands, it's saying how much passion they have for you and how much they want this connection to move forward, how much they want action to be taken and to communicate, because they feel like you are someone that they, you know, they can break ground with on a meaningful relationship or advance a meaningful relationship with you if you guys are together, and or if you're apart, that you are somebody that feels like family to them, that they want to reunite with you. This is really a lot of what I'm getting here. So let's see, we've got Fortune meets Opportunity from my fairy tale deck. So it's the Black Cat. And I'm sorry, this is not the fairy tale deck. This is Stacey DeMarco's The Halloween Oracle. Okay. So Fortune meets Opportunity is the point, though, because I feel like this person is waiting for the right opportunity, but it's like fortune, right? Fortune meets opportunity. They're waiting for there to be good fortune in this situation, for the wheel to turn, for fate to take place. I'm getting from, and I'll put that excerpt in here if I have time, from the movie Ever After with Drew Barrymore, and the guy, the prince, is talking to, I think it was Leonardo da Vinci, and he's talking about his feelings for Danielle, and you know, and Da Vinci just tells him, you know, you can't leave everything up to fate, boy. She's got a lot to do. Sometimes you have to help her out. So, yeah, this is validating for me, that this person wants an emotional new beginning. Ace of Cups. They want a new relationship or new love or new phase. They want to propose something, have something proposed regarding the, you know, large amount of feelings that they have for you. But they're kind of waiting for a sign. Okay, so what is it that they are waiting for? Let's dig through some more of these cards here. Oh. From the tea leaf cards, Mule. And didn't I say mule? No, I said boar. This person could be born in the year of the ox as well. Ox and mule are pretty close. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Close or not, they're described similarly. Boars are stubborn in Eastern astrology. This person, if this is your person, they're being stubborn. If it's you, you're being stubborn. Maybe you're both being stubborn. I think you guys are both watching. You're kind of somewhat in the similar energy. Maybe you guys identify as twin flames or soulmates. But either way, you're both sort of being stubborn, waiting for results, or waiting with with anxious anticipation for a decision to be made, for action to be taken. And in the meantime, you guys are just kind of like unwilling to change. Then we've got the Vulture card, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So is this person worried that someone is against you? I think they are worried that their divine feminine is against them. Yeah. Or if some of them are married, they could be worried about their finances or their pentacles because of that other person. If they're going through a divorce, or if they're considering one, like say this person's married, okay? And they're thinking about being with you. And they're waiting for some sign for that to be, you know, for that to happen, that they should go after that they should pursue that route. Now they have to think about their spouse and the division of assets and how much money it's going to cost to pay for a lawyer and how much the whole ordeal is going to cost them. And so this is, you know, this person is, yeah, they're on the fence because, you know, because of that. They put a lot of patience and hard work into that relationship, if that's the case. But they're also tired of waiting, you know, for something to happen too. But the thing is, your person is a patient person. Virtue, learn to wait. All things happen in the right time and place. So some of you are impatient, and this person knows that. They know that you feel like pretty ticked off that this person hasn't communicated with you or come towards you. They know that you're somebody that, I'm hearing fools rush in. Fools rush in. They don't want to rush into anything. Don't shoot the messenger. Maybe you've been waiting for this person for years or months or weeks or something, that some time period that you feel is a long time, but your person's feeling like you're kind of lickety split about it, and they're wanting to say, you know, they're more patient than that, and all things happen in the right time and in the right place. And waiting is a virtue. Then we've got the May West card, which kind of goes along with the scenario that this person could be with someone else, or you could. Roles can be reversed. It says, I generally avoid temptation unless I can't resist it. So they're saying that's Pentacles or Diamonds energy. So more Diamonds energy, Earth energy tends to be more patient and extremely slow, especially to someone, if you are a fire or air sign or have it strong in your chart, right? Then Earth energy is like, you might as well be moving backwards for how slow it seems to you. But they want you to know that they feel tempted by you, regardless if they have someone else or not. It's like they're waiting for something to happen, Wheel of Fortune, judgment, a fruition, a culmination, an action, a sign, a hint from the universe, fate to step in. And maybe it just is a matter of you guys getting in the same room together, and then that temptation will take over and they won't be able to resist you. They won't be able to resist interacting or moving this forward or action taking place here. But until that happens, this person's being, you know, to themselves, reserved, and sort of hoping that you will take action. We've got the Secrecy card, an affair, hiding something, use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying, and risk. So some of you could be in an affair with this person, and you are just tired of everything, right? You are restless. You are anxious. You're reflecting this person's anxiety. Your person's anxious. You guys are sort of burnt out on the status quo of the sneaking around and the secrecy. You're ready to act. You're ready for some action to take place. You're ready for some risk to take place. Is your person protecting you from risk, or protecting themselves from risk? Yeah, they're protecting themselves from things being a catastrophe, basically. So however that resonates. And for those of you who are this person, or you, for those of you this isn't a third-party situation, then I think that you're just, your person, again, they're kind of like expecting or hoping for you to take lead in the situation, to strategically plan some sort of coming together, to be the one who is protective of them even, and to use discretion and wanting to be surprised as well. All right, so this is what I've got for you guys over here. I'm going to go through the rest of these cards over in the extended, some of the cards that come out. We've got past life energy here. We've got the romance angels. We've got messages from your person. I wanted to get you a couple messages. Let me do that. I really want to get into this Nixie of the Mill Pond memory card from the whatchamacallit deck, the Healing with the Fairies. No. Fairy Tale. One of those fairy decks. And then, isn't that a beautiful card though? I'm just distracted. Squirrel, because it's so pretty. Anyway, yeah. And then also the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay. And whatever else I'm guided to do over there. Let me get you some messages. Can't leave you without messages. Angel spirits and guides for everyone tuned into group 1. Strongest collective energy of everyone who is watching. Their person on their mind. It says, I'm willing to go all out to win your love and affection because I want a romance that ends with happily ever after. Aww. So it's like once the ball gets rolling, this person's willing to go all out. They're just really slow and they're really hoping that something else will, besides them, will get the ball rolling, whether it's you or fate or something else. What else does this person want to say, please? So that's Knight of Cups twice. A lot of romantic feelings here from this person. They feel very romantic towards you. Home is where the if home is where the heart is, then you are my home because my heart is with you. 4 of Wands energy, twin flame energy. And so, but we also got this. I'm quite comfortable the way things are, so I won't be making efforts to change or improve this relationship. So, yeah. I mean, that makes sense to me, and that's also 4 of Wands energy. It's kind of more the shadowy aspect of it. That, you know, however things are between the two of you, for some of you, your person is, you know, quite comfortable, as they say, with the way that things are, and they're not going to make efforts to change or improve it, but yet they're open to that, and they want that to happen. So, okay then. The link for the extended is down below, guys. I appreciate you. I will do some tarot sexual magic over there as well, so follow me there if you'd like to. We'll get more messages, as well as, like I said, finish the rest of the pile. But if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if this was your story in the comments section. If you feel like sharing, like, subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below. Anything else? Anything else? I don't think so. Talk to you next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So for those of you who chose Pacific Coast Blue, Seafaring Clear Blue, and Splash of Teal, this is your reading, okay? So I've got your stack here ready to go. How does your person feel about you, the person on your mind, for the strongest collective energy of everyone who's tuned in spirit? How does their love interest feel about them? We are going to start off with the tarot cards that I pulled from several different decks here. So from the Hoodoo Tarot, we've got two of Pentacles, 2 of Coins. It's Earth Sign energy. We've got Page of Cups from the last Unicorn deck. From Modern Witches Tarot, we've got 3 of Wands. From the Cosmic Cycles Tarot, we've got 2 of Wands. From the regular Rider-Waite-Smith, tongue-tied, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. And last but not least, from Mood Tarot, we've got the Queen Bishop Mind Bullets. Okay, it says, been there, done that, trust me or become a kebab. That's perfect for the Queen of Swords. So with you guys on camera, I am going to pre-shuffle my clarifying deck, just, you know, in case I need it. For those who've tuned in, Angel Spirits and Guides, clarify this reading regarding the person's feelings, okay? So right off the bat, we can see with that 2 of Pentacles that your person they are juggling a couple of different things here. Whether it is they are, I'm not getting necessarily, well, let's see. Let me look at the rest of these cards here. I mean, it could be a third-party situation, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that they're juggling you with their money or their work or something along those lines. okay? Yeah, so if there has been, like if this connection hasn't paid off, especially if for those of you it's been weeks, months, or years, like it's been a while for some of you with this person that you've been waiting for something to happen, it is because like the plans have fallen through or anything like that. The delays are a result of lack of foresight, because this person doesn't know how to move forward here. They could be waiting on you to take action. If that resonates, group 1 was about someone who was waiting for them to take action. Is that the same here in group 2? Not necessarily. It's more that this person is sort of walking on eggshells in some life area. Maybe they don't know what to say to you or how to say it to you. Maybe you guys have waved the white flag and are in a period of peace, or a truce has been made, or you guys are no or low communication. Somebody could be blocked. Is that right? Mostly it's just, even though you guys feel sort of urgent, or your person feels, they feel like urgent or anxious, like they're sort of burnt out on the situation as it is, whatever that means for you. They know that they would need to juggle some things around, and they would have to engage in some fancy footwork, so to speak, in order to take action towards you, okay? We do see them wanting to take action towards you with the beautiful Page of Cups here. I just absolutely love this very beautiful and charming deck here. But the Page of Cups talks about someone wanting to come forward, shyly make some sort of a sweet offer to you, send you a message, reach out to you in some small way, okay? And I feel like this person is thinking about taking, time out of their busy lives to... And literally some of them are juggling money or work with home and other things, or if you know it's a third party, then apply it that way. But it's a general reading, so take what resonates. But whatever it is that got this person with their with their balls in the air juggling, they would take time away from that to look to you. And they could be looking to you. They could already be watching you, maybe on social media. But either way, they would take time away to look to you. And if they owe you an apology, they would be willing. A lot of them feel like giving you that apology. If not verbally saying an apology, then just working towards collaborating and working with you to try to figure out a way to recover in this connection, have a recovery, to heal the connection, basically, and to look to the future with that 3 of Wands. So your person feels like, working as a team. Both of these cards talk about working as a team. Some of you could have or do work with this person. Maybe this person wants to work with you. They definitely want to work with you regarding matters of the heart and their feelings, though, and this connection, the emotional aspect of it. They want to be supportive. They want to be a leader. They want tolerance. They want empathy in this connection. Do they want to give it, or do they want to receive it? They more want to receive it because they... I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but some of your people make me laugh. But honestly, what I'm getting is they want to receive it because you make them so very happy. Like when things are good between the two of you, you make them so very happy. They have really fond memories of the two of you. From my emotional barometer cards, we've got nostalgic. Your person says, I'm feeling nostalgic. And what that card talks about, the paragraph I was especially drawn to, Spirit highlighted for me regarding group 2, is very much the 6 of Cups energy, which is nostalgia, gifts, innocence, reunions, wanting a reunion, wanting to give a gift or receive a gift from you. This talks about really pleasant memories. That card sort of compares the memories of, some of us remember Saturday morning cartoons, getting up early to watch that. That was one of the favorite things to do. And so this person sort of has that sort of level of sweet feeling towards you, or the sun shining through the bedroom curtains, or just happy things like that. A pretty design of pink flowers on the floor, or blue flowers, or like that card just talks about all these different things having to do with a serene mood and the feelings of hope that you have when you're young. And yeah, this person just, you make them feel very, very warm. Very, very warm. And just any little thing that they're doing in their adult life, regardless of what it is or however mundane, running errands or anything like that, they are triggered to think about you and recall, you know, the things that the two of you did together that were meaningful and that made them feel good and made them feel warm and trigger happy memories. So they want to have that back. But with the Queen Bishop Mind Bullets, did some of you cut this person out? You might, I just get that some of you blocked this person on social media, or just blocked communication or contact, blocked their ability to access you somehow, or this is how they're feeling. Yeah, I was drawn to open up that pile, and we've got opposition, balance. Relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, or calls out. So did some of you call this person out? No, but you maybe feel like, or your person feels that you feel that maybe they're living in the past, or that they have unrealistic expectations somehow. That you're just, I think you're showing like your strength. This is a display of force, a display of power, standing in your power and turning your pain into wisdom, and letting this person know somehow that they feel you're doing this, that you will oppose any shenanigans or nonsense that comes from them, that you will mirror their behavior back to them, that you might be relatable, but you will also stand up to them, and you're standing up to them. And so this person's getting this general energy that in order to work as a team with you and expand this connection, and for action to be taken, even as so much as to communicate with you, that they have to contend with someone who is very self-sufficient and very direct and honest, okay? So I'm not really getting like this person, they're not saying that's a negative thing, they just know they have to work up the courage to face that. And then we've got the Two of Wands here. So we've got the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. So I'm feeling inclined to say, if this person has taken a step back from communicating with you and not following through on their emotional and their desire to communicate with you, is because they're taking a step back because they're seeing you in your power, very strong, regardless of gender or sign. You're the Queen Bishop Mind Bullets. So they take a step back for that reason. They feel like they go from, you know, making some sort of small gesture, reaching out somehow. Some of your people already have, but the results sort of showed them that that you're not just gonna go along to get along, that you have, you know, standards, and that's good. But this, if they've taken a step back after reaching out, this is why. Or if they haven't reached out, this is why. They are anticipating taking action. Or maybe they're anticipating you taking action, but they think you're taking your sweet ass time if that's the case, okay? So some of them think that you're quite stubborn, but not in a bad way. More or less that you're very hardworking, and you're reasonable, and you only deal with people who are worth dealing with, basically. And maybe they know that for whatever reasons you might not consider them worthy of coming towards them right now. But let's look more into this here. Yeah, I've got this card come out for my self-made deck, self-destruction. The taking of oneself for literally or figuratively selfish or worthless causes. Boom. Right? What did I just say? I did glance at these yesterday when I first pulled them, but I forgot that card was in there. And I just said that you might not feel that this person's worth dealing with. And if you're like, yeah, I do, I feel this person's worth dealing with, and they feel like they're not worth dealing with. Do they feel like, yeah, they kind of are holding themselves back or feeling restricted? Like they have to walk on eggshells with you is how they feel. That any, like one false move and you will deem them unworthy. Are they self-destructive though? Yeah, some of them actually are. Some of them honestly actually are self-destructive. And they, you know, sort of disgraced themselves, or some of them have done something pretty messed up to you. What did they do? Did they cheat on you? Or they just they might have cheated on you, yeah. putting pleasure seeking and superficial sort of things, superficial considerations above the love and the connection, above being faithful to you. Okay? And I'm being guided to look at my notes from your beloved, which I didn't get to the notes from your beloved until group one's extended, so I'm getting to that here though, because it applies, because it says, when I choose a partner, I consider other factors besides just emotions. So that for me goes along with this person choosing behavior that was in alignment with more superficial sort of things, and it hurt this connection. Okay, so let's look at some of the other stuff we've got here. What am I being drawn to next, Spirit? Yeah, balance card, Two of Swords. That makes sense. That goes along with that blocked energy I was picking up, and this person feeling like one false move and they're going to get cut. Okay, with that sword, either, you know, verbally perhaps, that you will give it to them, let them have it, call them out. So they're just sort of, you know, hanging tough, staying put, trying not to draw attention to themselves perhaps, or certainly do not want to draw negative attention. They're sleeping on this connection. This is the reason why, what I already said, that they know they need to think before they speak with you. They need to get some good rest first, right? They know they have a tendency to sabotage, or they have in the past, so it says don't sabotage. Call it a day, need a break, sleep deprived. This person could be losing sleep over this connection, or they have in the past. So if they've lost sleep over it, I think it's because they're trying to imagine, you know, how to have a new beginning with you, and how to manifest you, or turn, you know, their vision for your guys' future into reality. At the very least, how to take some sort of action towards you. And those thoughts have kept this person up. Then I'm drawn to the Owl card. Good advice from a wise person. So they've gotten advice about this connection from someone, or you have, the viewer has. Maybe the viewer was advised to block this person, or your person feels like maybe you were advised to block communication with this person, or maybe that you learned something through gossip if you guys work together or associate with the same friends or acquaintances. Some of you learned something through gossip about this person, either cheating or something else like that, some other disgraceful behavior that you didn't like, and then that caused you to walk away from them or block them. Okay? At the very least, they frustrated it. Whatever you learned, they think you found something out that frustrated the hell out of you, and so you took your own good advice perhaps and stopped dealing with this person because of that frustration. Anything else about that? Good advice from a wise person, Spirit? No, that's it. Okay. So all of this is contributed to a lack of progress in this connection, and the connection being delayed, and contributing to this person sleeping on the connection. How does this person feel? We have the Heart card, love, deep affection and caring. So pretty straightforward, and that goes along, you know, with that Page of Cups. This person has love for you, group 2. This person has very deep affection and caring for you. It's just that they're kind of a naughty person, okay, to be honest. And we've got this card come out. Goodness had nothing to do with it. So I get that this person, I always kind of take this card as, you know, this person watching you from a distance. Maybe not fully kind of understanding who you are, or seeing you fully or clearly, but keeping an eye on you just the same. And like the back of her book says, goodness had nothing to do with it. So do they not think you're as good as you come across? No, they don't. They don't think you're as good as you come across. They're not sure. They're taking this break apart, this time apart, whenever they're apart from you, to watch you, seeing you. A lot of you are finally saying no, standing up for yourself. And they're like, I don't know what they're doing there. Are they just trying to see? They're just trying to find clues and hints as to how you guys can get back together, how they can get back on your good side, and you guys can get together and enjoy each other's company again. but they're concerned because we've got the bully card, and when I pulled that, I got that that was for the viewer. So even though you're very loving towards this person, or you were in the past, and supportive and tolerant and empathetic, or they're seeing you this way, they also feel like, you know, you could be a bully if you wanted to, but since this came out in the upright, this is like the light attributes of this card, and it says highlights your tendency to intimidate others. So they find you intimidating. She's hiding her face behind the book, right? She's trying not to be obvious about the fact that she is looking, because she's, well, why do people hide? Because they're intimidated. Sometimes that's why. So this highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So that you're standing up for yourself now. Maybe you haven't before. I'm being drawn to the no card. No, some of you did not. Some of the viewers did not stand up for themselves with this person in the past. And you ended up getting mixed results as a result of that. You could have had your offer of love rejected by this person, or they just took you for granted, or some combination of that. But there is withdrawal in the connection. And what other cards do I want to get through before I take it away? Yeah, the Lady de los Muertos card came out from the Halloween Oracle. Acceptance and equality. So I feel that this is Spirit's way of letting us know that this person put other things above this connection, because the main message of that card is that, well, first of all, it's to do with death. So there has been an ending. For some of you, there's been an ending. For some of you, not. And this connection is just delayed, and you both feel like it's on a break but not ended. But the reason that that's happened is because there needs to be acceptance, okay? People need to lighten up. Your person feels like, they feel like the viewer needs to lighten up. They feel like they need to lighten up. Okay. They need to lighten up on their misbehaviors and be more of a grounded, solid, practical person who invests wisely. Their money is on their pentacles and on their work, and on being, is it on being more grounded as well, just on pentacles and work? Or there's some of them, they're juggling a lot of stuff. They could be having family troubles, a broken relationship, home troubles, something along those lines here. So anyways, getting off like on these different tangents, but this person feels like, you know, tides ebb and flow, endings, you know, happen, delays happen, shit happens, that they need to take a light approach. And you see kind of the Two of Coins on here. I think people forget that the guy on the Two of Coins, regardless of the deck, is like an entertainer. So trying to like keep things light, you know, in order to smooth things over and make the most of a bad situation. And if this person took you too lightly, they thought that that was the right approach. And also, if this person put material considerations above you, you know, they're not doing that anymore, okay? And maybe they feel like you put material considerations above them, but more so I feel like they want you to let go of your broken heart on the situation. Don't shoot the messenger. It's easy to say, just let go of your broken heart, just heal, just recover, but that's what they want you to do. To simplify and let go of what holds you back, and they're wanting to simplify and let go of what's holding them back here, because you guys, what else? I mean, we've got the Passion card and we've got the Go the Distance card. So I guess those are big fat hints as to why this person feels like you guys should let go of whatever holds you back, because there is something here, even if there is a lack of abundance in the connection at present. So this is what I've got for you guys. I'm going to take it to the extended. The link will be down below. We'll go through the rest of the cards here, and then we'll pull some messages as well. Oh, I forgot to get you guys your messages. But anyways, yeah, we'll pull some more, and then we'll do the Tarot Sexual Magic in the extended. So the link for that will be down below too. And thank you to those of you who will follow me over there to the extended. I appreciate you guys. And those of you who have gotten private readings from me, those are on sale, half out for $25 right now. Emergency upgrade is only $20, so that's done within 24 hours. Private link sent to your email. up to 5 questions, okay? So for group 2, clarify this reading with messages from their person. If they had no fear or no filter, what would they say about this reading, please? Just need one. Whoop. Can we not flip out? It says, I like that you go out of your way for me, but it kind of feels like you're trying to buy my love. I feel like that's past energy. Is that past energy, Spirit? That this person felt like you were trying to buy their love? Maybe just not, maybe through money or resources, but just through attention and time and effort, perhaps. Just take what resonates. That's Empress in reverse energy, or rather Empress shadow energy. Okay, what else does this person want to say? Finally, I have someone I can share on social media about. I can't wait. So this person, I don't know if they're sharing on social media about someone. Like I said, some of you, you're dealing with a two-faced person or someone that is juggling you with someone else, but just take what resonates. But the important thing to note there with that card is, I feel that this person is not taking enough time to sort of heal some of the issues already talked about with regard to being superficial in their consideration of partners. I'm getting more succinct with my speaking. I do that when I'm on a time crunch, when I'm on overtime. So if anybody's ever wondering, big words just mean they're a time saver, basically. So anyway, I felt drawn to say that. But anyway, yeah. This person could be sharing on social media about someone else. And yeah, I'm just getting that. Unless you're the one that they're sharing on social media about. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting that this person wants somebody that looks good on paper, that like supports their image, or this is what they did in the past. Like when they say, when I choose a partner, I consider other factors besides just emotion. So is it somebody that you're going to impress their friends or something? Yeah, this is this person being, I don't want to say ignorant, but in my opinion it is. Do you guys think it's ignorant? Maybe if they chose someone else, this is the reason why. Let's get one more message. I need to consider the facts objectively so everyone's treated fairly. Okay, so that does speak more to possibly this person, you know, choosing someone that they thought, you know, would on paper, and when I say on paper, like when you make a list, I want this type of person, A, B, C, and D, and this person fit that better than you did. It's not because that they didn't have feelings for you or that they don't have feelings for you. We can see this person has, you know, they have love in their heart for you, but it's just that they are in their head about the situation. This is interesting. I wonder how it's going to play out. And so sometimes we have a 180 occur in the extended. And get more insight, we'll use the past life deck, the fairy tale oracle, and the healing with the angels, and the wisdom of the oracle, and the true love cards, and the love oracle. So we'll get some more messages from this person. But yeah, this is what I've got, group 2. Like it if you liked it. Let me know if this was your reading down below if you feel like sharing. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That does keep me here, and you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So this is your weekly How Do They Feel For You reading. Got your stack of cards shuffled here. This is for everyone who chose Wake Up, the paint chip color Wake Up. So I'm gonna pre-shuffle a little bit here. Think about your person. Picture them in your mind's eye, angels, spirits, and guides. For everyone who is tuned into this reading, for the strongest collective energy of everyone who has chosen group 3. Show me what I need to see to understand their connection with their person, please. So, how does this person feel towards group 3? Let's look. I'm going to start off with the tarot cards I pulled from a couple of different decks. Actually, I think like 4 different decks. So let me dig those out here. Here we go. So the first card we got, excuse me, is the Eight of Pentacles or the Eight of Coins. And then we've got the Hermit. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or somebody that has it strong in their chart, or somebody born in the year of the Rooster. That's from the last Unicorn deck. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. And we've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Three of Cups. And we've got the, this is so boring, I should go be a pirate, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles also came out in the previous group, so if you were undecided between groups 2 and 3, feel free to watch 2 as well. So what are we seeing here? The Eight of Pentacles, your person, how are they feeling towards you? They feel like working on this connection, and they're, more importantly, they're working on their thoughts about this connection. Okay, some of you are at a pivotal point in the connection, right before a new day can dawn on the connection. So this person could be up late at night thinking about you, dreaming about you, with this card coming out from the emotional barometer. I'm feeling dreamy. So, you know, this person's feeling dreamy about you, and they are working on it. Somehow they're working on their thoughts regarding that. It's because they're not learning some sort of lesson with the Hermit card in reverse that they are lonely and without you right now. So most of you are in separation, or just there is emotional distance here. And this person is contemplating and thinking about and sort of ruminating about past mistakes and repeating past mistakes and their present energy of being stuck. So what else is that Hermit in reverse trying to tell us? They feel like, you know, this connection had a lot of potential for emotional fulfillment, or you guys did experience that, but there was an ending, or is, because things needed to transform or need to transform. So there's some sort of big change that needs to take place in order for there to be a rebirth in this connection. And it's even possible that this person thinks that you are not learning your lessons here. So I'm being drawn to the Yin card. Is it the viewer here that's not learning? Your person is feeling like you don't know how to receive. The Yin card came out in reverse. This is from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I wasn't sure when it came out. I did see it when it first came out yesterday when I was shuffling, but now I know that this person feels this way about you. I was initially feeling like perhaps this person is the one that doesn't know how to receive, or is in distorted feminine energy regardless of gender, since we all have both masculine and feminine. But now I'm feeling this person feels this way, that you have difficulty receiving solid offers. You have difficulty perhaps being patient. This person, this is from their perspective, so don't shoot the messenger. And if it's the other way around and it resonates more vice versa, then do that. But this person feels like they are very hardworking, and they are working on trying to understand like why you're not learning some sort of a lesson regarding being more in your feminine or yin energy. It could be that, maybe you're too much of the giver in this situation. Maybe you're dealing with a masculine, and you know, masculines traditionally are meant to be the givers, but yet if you're a feminine, you're being more of the giver. I'm getting that for some of you, because this Yin card does talk about that. Somebody that always needs to take the lead, you know, whether they're teaching, some of you could be teachers, or whether you are, whatever you're doing, you're always the one making the gesture. And there's a need here to, you know, just sort of open up and let life happen and let love come to you. So this would suggest that what? That this person has tried to give to you? It's just more that this person wants you to, they feel like that perhaps, you know, you need to be restored to your senses. Okay. Regarding what exactly? Perception, third house. It's Gemini energy. Lots of Gemini energy comes out in my readings. Virgo, but we've also got water, we've got earth, no air yet except for Gemini, but just take it. Could be for anybody, but regarding, we've got, this card represents perception, the third house. So speech, thoughts, social media, research, street life, surroundings, sociability. So maybe you engage in one-sided giving, you know, socially speaking, or with regards to your siblings, or in dating, or in just on social media. You're posting more than a lot of other people are posting. Is that right? Yeah, this person feels like you're very, like you're kind of a risk taker, and you like to start things. You like to convey hope. Maybe you post inspirational stuff. So that would suggest this person is like watching you, but I'm not really getting what this is talking about yet. Huh. Let me look at some of these other cards. Okay. Some of you could be in denial in this person's perception. We've got denial, detach with love to clearly see the truth. I get that your person has come out of denial regarding your guys' connection. Maybe they've seen something that you have posted. Maybe they had some perception of you based on the fact that you are more of a giver and that you have difficulty receiving. Maybe you're more in your masculine energy, whereas this person wanted you to be more in your feminine energy. Maybe some of you make more money or have a better job than this person. I don't know why that's a side note, but most importantly, this person learned something about their perception regarding you. So they're not in denial about that anymore. What were they in denial about? Well, the King of Cups in reverse is somebody who is emotionally manipulative, can be prone to outbursts, extreme jealousy, things of that nature. And so do they miss an opportunity with you? Yeah, they're agonizing over the fact and being kept up late at night over the fact, dreaming, fantasizing, speculating, ruminating, however you want to say it, about why they behaved the way they did, if they rejected an offer from you, or if they just didn't fully value the love that you offered them, okay? And with that Three of Cups here, you guys could be friends, or is it a third-party situation? Some of you, it is a third-party situation. This person could have had a new start with somebody that they felt would be more compatible with them, which would be somebody who had, what I'm getting for those of you that resonates that this is a third party, and you would know that if that's the case. Otherwise, just take what resonates, forget what doesn't. But the other person that would be more compatible with them, that they thought would be more compatible with them, was somebody with weaker boundaries. Why would they? And the boundaries card came out. So this person are they having some sort of epiphany regarding their boundaries here, or your boundaries? I'm getting that this card always just talks about needing to know yourself. Your person didn't know themselves all that well. And I get that you guys, that was one of the things that was a problem in the connection, or is a problem, is that in order to have proper boundaries, you need to know what you want and what you will tolerate, what you won't, what is best for you and what's not. Sometimes we think we know what our boundaries are and we set those, but those boundaries, if we don't know ourselves, could not even be the right boundaries for us. They could not be what gets us what we want or need most. And it's only through knowing ourselves do we know what the right boundaries are. I feel like you guys both have had difficulties with that. So maybe there were boundaries in this connection. Maybe this person does have them, but they were or are unhealthy boundaries. So it could be that, they settled for a situation that was not in alignment with their truth, but they thought that they were doing the right thing. Boundaries can be tricky. It's not really black and white. So maybe early on, some of you expressed it was okay for this to stay as a friendship, or expressed that it was okay for this person to friend zone you, or vice versa, for it to be friends with benefits or to be a third party. Just take what resonates. But then you found out, you know, that you were not cool with that, or they did, or yeah, boundaries were getting stepped on, and that created an issue, or creates an issue. Maybe you were cool with it being like a friends with benefits or something like that, a casual relationship, until months down the line, and then you got angry and upset about that. Or your person did, and then they ended it. Your person understands something differently now. They understand that when it comes to passion, when it comes to communication about passion or passionate topics, or the communication about, you know, communication in general, but communication about starting a new relationship or having a new beginning, that they need to be more, you know, more assertive. Yeah, just more in tune with what their real boundaries are. Okay, and to state their desires and their preferences early. Maybe they were the ones that kind of were not clear with you about what they wanted. Okay, so and boundaries are something that are meant to be readjusted. It's not something that's just stagnant. Once you set boundaries, it doesn't mean that that's the end all and be all. As you learn yourself better, you adjust your boundaries. And I think this is what this person is doing. So this person is trying to figure out what those boundaries are for them. And it helped that they could have, like, nobody wants to hear that by choosing somebody else, they came to a valuable conclusion that will help your relationship with them. But I think that for some of you, that is the case. Through another relationship, they were able to say, you know what, it kind of sucks having this person that lets me walk all over them, or that, and you know, enables my misbehavior, or somebody who, you know, I enable them to not be their full and true self. Like, I need to reevaluate my boundaries about my behavior. Okay. So what does this mean? Let's look. Got the Two of Pentacles again from my Barbara. No, not Barbara Walters. Sorry guys, that was mean. I don't remember. Barbara deck. It's a vintage recreation deck. Anyways, change. Two of Pentacles. So we got Two of Pentacles twice. I think Two of Pentacles came out prominently in group 1, if I didn't already say that. What is Two of Pentacles doing here now, Spirit? Just showing this person reevaluating. This person's excessive, okay? They have an ego, a chip on their shoulder, perhaps like to engage in petty squabbles. This card says that this person, are they aware of that? Are they getting more aware of that? This person has bound, that just keeps saying, like, this person is working on understanding their own issues and their thoughts on you and the connection and what needs to be changed. But they're kind of missing the point a little bit, okay? That Two of Pentacles, it needs to be, like, they're in the ballpark of what they need to address, which is their own boundary issues, but they're still kind of missing the point a little bit. They're still struggling a bit with denial sometimes, okay? This person lacks faith is what I'm getting, and I did see that. Here, let me look in this deck. From my past life deck, I got the Trust and Faith card. So this person could be an atheist, or they just, you know, don't believe in themselves, and it's important for humans to believe in something greater than themselves. And you know what? It's important for you to believe in yourself, period. Like, just believe in something positive in order to have a positive life. And this person is lacking that. And that's what gets in the way. So this juggling back and forth of ideas with this person in this up and down motion of their emotions, it has to do with their lack of faith. So, I mean, you could be a highly religious person and still not have faith in those things that serve you. Mostly, you know, religions and things of that sort to take your like power away from you, not to put that down. It's not always the case, but with this person I feel that it is, and you need to just take your power back and invest your power in yourself by believing in yourself, and this person's not really doing that. This card can also talk about there being a betrayal between the two of you in a past life. Maybe it happened in this life. Maybe it's referring to a betrayal in this life. And this person is learning from that. And learning that, you know, it's more important to think about things rationally and weigh the pros and cons than it is to stay stuck in pain over it. And then they could be finding their faith again. This person, does this person have trust issues, or the viewer has trust issues? This person, if they left, you have trust issues. Some of you, did this person leave you out in the cold, or you were left out in the cold in the past? Take it, you know, how it resonates. Some of you, maybe this person did leave you out in the cold. That wouldn't be uncommon, but for a lot of people who watch my channel. But I'm getting more so that there was something else that happened. Maybe life left you out in the cold. Your higher power left you out in the cold. You guys were trying to manifest stuff that didn't manifest. It could have been related to this person or other things. Maybe you were using the law of attraction. Maybe you were like taking on the power of positive thinking, right? And you were subscribing to magic or a religion or a belief system, something that you thought would help you to manifest, and it didn't pay off. It didn't turn your creative vision into reality, and it like was a blow. It dealt a blow to your ability to believe, okay? Your person feels this. They feel this about you. How do they know? Maybe you're in contact with them. Maybe they watch your social media. They're gleaning this from your memes that you share, your posts that you make. There's something here, though, that this person feels like this is... it might even... Do they feel like that's a red flag? No, not really. They feel like you're overcoming some sort of abusive situation or abusive past or betrayal that you experienced. Aside from them, I think. Is it aside from them? Yeah, it's something else. Like you're taking a new, fresh approach to life, taking chance on a new path. You're experiencing some return of trust and faith enough to have hope in a new future. Okay? And maybe you need to forgive this person for something. I don't know. Do you need to forgive this person for something? This person could feel like you need to forgive them for something, maybe for sneaking around on you, or betraying you. Maybe they were the ones that were dishonest, ran away, or betrayed you, and they're aware that you know that you need to forgive them. Okay, maybe you're avoiding them, and maybe that's the reason why. So we've got from my notes from your beloved deck, I want to give you all the compassion and love you've given me. Some of you really were very loving and compassionate with this person. What card am I drawn to next? So your person is in the engineer energy from the archetype deck. But before I get to that, the calling in your soulmate card is catching my attention because it kind of goes back to what I was saying about the need to have faith in order to manifest and being let down that your manifestations haven't come true. Your person feeling that you were let down, like they might not use those words exactly, oh, you tried to manifest me or use magic and it didn't work. No, it's more like you have an air of disappointment regarding them in this connection. And it's like you, your faith was tested and is tested or being tested. And your trust issues are coming to the forefront as well. And so as a result of that, you haven't been able to call in your soulmate because this came out in reverse. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations didn't bring you guys together yet, okay? So I think some of you, your person could be feeling like you're leaving that door open, though, again. Maybe you closed the door in this connection and you're leaving it open again. But if you're not, they understand it's because they were not supportive towards you. But there is some way, shape, or form that you're having a new outlook on life or taking a new direction. Maybe you're entertaining another option. Maybe you're seeing someone else. But this person feels like you, if you're seeing someone else, they're not your soulmate. In your person's opinion, that you did not call in your soulmate because it's them. Some of them could just think that you're having a good time with someone else. But, or they did the same thing, and it could have led to something more, but just take what resonates. If it led to something more, like a more serious relationship with someone else, they know that, like they feel like they have to make amends with you over that. And they want to do it in a diplomatic and careful way. Then, well, we've got so many cards left, you guys. Group 3, just these cards here, this energy is so thick that it was hard for me to even get through the same amount that I got through in the previous 2 groups. But I'm going to try to get, like, pull 1 or 2 cards that I feel like sum up the energy the best. So I feel like your person, they feel that you have raised your standards. So if you've gone off in another direction, they feel like you have raised your standards, and that if this person betrayed you, you know, it was, you know, they're sorry about that, but at the same time, if it's led you in a better direction, then that's good. And some of them, you haven't gone off with somebody else, but you are just, you're letting go of this connection, or you're focusing elsewhere on a new path forward, and you're just figuring out what's best for you. Like, you're getting to know yourself better. And through knowing yourself better, you can't love someone else really until you love yourself, and you can't love yourself until you know yourself better. And this person has a sense that you are gaining in personal wisdom, and that you are getting a different perspective. And I don't know why they're just sort of weighing this back and forth about lessons. At the same time, they're seeing you maybe repeating some lessons related to, you know, maybe you're in fear. Maybe you self-sabotage yourself sometimes. This person feels. We've got fear, that which will end us, that which will end us all, if not put in its proper place. What? The way that was written, I don't know why that's throwing me off. Does it need a comma? Anyway, yeah, that which will end us all, if not put in its proper place. So fear, anyways, that this person like sees you perhaps engaging in fear. Maybe you are, you know, trying to distract yourself through social media or socializing or something in this person's opinion. And this is the way that you're dealing with your fear. So it's interesting. And let's get some messages from this person before I take it over the extended. I'm getting drawn to the tea leaf cards, because I feel like some of you feel this person's just criticizing you. And we've got the cup. You should accept valid criticism. You should accept valid criticism, okay? Maybe they see you being defensive on issues that maybe you shouldn't be defensive on or something. I don't know. Does your person struggle with it, with valid criticism? Just take it how it resonates if it's the other way around. I think your person feels like you could stand to be more fair. Did we get, I feel like we're missing something, guys. No, we got the engineer card. Why did I bring out the engineer card? Ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Okay, so some of you could be a bit, you know, mechanical, because the shadow side of that is reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. In your person's opinion, maybe you're a little bit cold to sort of protect yourself from the things that you fear, or because you've been betrayed or hurt. And but they're seeing you in the light attribute of that, which is the ability to give creative energy and practical expression. So using your creativity in a way that takes practical form and has a purpose, right? And you have a talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So you have practical intelligence. This person is, they feel like you have practical intelligence, okay? But maybe you're a little bit sensitive about receiving criticism. So let's look at sorry guys, this isn't shuffling. Oh my goodness. For real? Alright, here we go. We may be opposites, but if we try, we can make a potent combination. It's possible we'll end up together. So if your person had no fear and had no filter, they feel like it's possible you guys could end up together. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, that's temperance energy. And I think this is one of the things that they're dreaming about when they're daydreaming or thinking about you with this card, you know? This person, like, what is it saying? The paragraph that I was drawn to more or less is saying that this person doesn't have like strong expectations or really strong intentions towards the connection at present. It's more that through thinking about you, contemplating you, this helps them to sort of understand. They could be thinking about you when they're on a break from work or something like that. Getting that as well. And through you, okay, and through you, they are learning about themselves, okay? So whatever criticism they have for you, they, you know, the most critical people are usually the ones who are the most critical about themselves. So I think that this person, like, whatever they're feeling towards you, you know, they have played with this in their mind because it helps them to figure out how they feel about themselves too. I think you represent untapped potential. Like, you display traits that this person feels they have within themselves, but has not come to fruition. And so I think it's even hard for this person to pinpoint. Like, I'm having difficulty pinpointing and zeroing in on this energy. I think it's hard for them to zero in on their own feelings for you and thoughts about you. Which makes sense because look what we've got. The moon. I feel like you intuitively know how I feel better than I do. Your psychic skills fascinate me. Wow. And, you know, for me that goes along with the engineer card because I've recommended the book Blink on my channel before. And it all talks about how some, you know, intuition is subconscious analysis. So it demystifies it perhaps and takes a little bit of the fun out of the magic of intuition. But it does talk about, so the most analytical people are usually the ones that have the best intuition because intuition is largely subconscious analysis. Yes, there's this outside component of spirit and guide communicating and channeling messages through us, but they do that using the processor called our brain that exists between our ears, right? And so the more of an engineer type individual, brainy sort of person, mastermind type person, some of you could be INFJ or something, the more you're like that, or ISTP, oh, now I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, the more that you're like that, the more intuitive you are. And anyways, regardless of why you're intuitive, your person feels you are tuned into their feelings and that you even know their feelings better than they do. And like I said, they have difficulty pinpointing how they feel and making sense of it. That's why they spend so much time sort of dreaming about you when they're asleep and when they're awake to try to figure this out. They're fascinated by it. And then we've got, so 3 major arcana. This person's feelings are major. Right now I'm obsessing. I'm sorry, obsessing. I'm obsessing. Maybe this person is obsessing. Is this person? Yeah, this person's obsessing too. Right now I'm assessing you to make sure you're the best fit. If only I was as good a judge of character as you. So they really think highly of your intuition, your ability to assess, you know, just the way that you are. And it's like this person is not going to assert themselves necessarily until they make some sort of assessment about, you know, your guys' connection, you know, yeah, and things of that nature. So until they're done making some sort of assessment about you and your character, as well as like if you're, I think they have a good feeling about you, but it's like, are you a good fit for me? I'm not done assessing that yet and stuff. So, but they like so many things about you. And they do think you guys have potential of growing old together, ending up together. So, yeah, I've got the back of the deck. This is hard to put into words, but it feels like we have an otherworldly connection that I can't quite explain. High Priestess. So, you guys, next time you watch, could you be dating someone that is really articulate and really clear on how they feel and think about you? Because that would be a nice break for me. I'm just teasing you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to follow me to the extended, the link for that will be down below. And we'll do Tarot of Sexual Magic, more messages, and get through the remaining stack of Oracle cards that are already pulled. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button if you did like it. Please consider subscribing, as it does support the channel. And you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And please, yeah, contact me if you'd like a private reading. My contact information is in the description box. And I'll talk to you guys next time.